You know what time it is? Movie news. Now, today I was sitting down and I was checking how low the Captain Marvel Rotten Tomatoes score had gotten, and it turns out they've just gotten rid of it. It's gone. You can only now say if you want to see this movie. You cannot say if you do not want to see this movie. And so the score that was at 26% yesterday, 2 days ago it was like at 96%, and it plummeted because of Brie Larson's comments. But now it's gone. You can only say if you want to go see this movie. So now it just has a number of people who have said, yeah, they want to go see this movie, and it's at like 17 or 18,000 right now. If you haven't been following it, over the last week, Brie Larson, who is Captain Marvel, has said a lot of stuff that's really annoyed fans. And I wasn't even going to talk about it because I kind of looked into it, and I don't think the things she was saying really were that bad. They're annoying, but it's not like she didn't come out and say, I hate white men. She came out and said, I want there to be more diverse critics, which, whatever. Like, I don't know why you're trying to say this stuff. Like, who cares? Just let the best person for the job do the job. I'm not really sure if it's trolls or if it's generally just the audience doesn't want to go see this movie. But 2 days ago it was at 96%, and then yesterday it was all the way down to like 26%. That was as low as it got. And then today I check it, and it turns out Rotten Tomato has pulled the plug on the interest score. If you look on their page, there's no longer like a percentage of who wants to go see this movie or not. It's just a number that says want to see, and then it has a number of users, which why you can't say that you don't want to go see this movie anymore. I think that's really weird. I think that's a little scary, actually. It's not like this is the first movie for people to not want to go see. It's a Marvel movie, and I guess they can't have a Marvel movie that's gonna flop. I mean, if they didn't want that, I think they should have told Brie to stop talking whenever she started saying that she doesn't really care about the opinions of white male critics. Old white male critics is what she said. It's critics' reviews. Audiences don't care about those anyway. Perfect example of this one right now is Alita. That movie had a horrible critic review. Critics hated that movie, and audiences loved it. Like, people don't care about your audience review. If it's a good movie, people are going to go see it. And so, yeah, fans are really mad about this whole thing and about all of her comments, and she's made a ton of them. I won't go through all of them. None of them are that bad, I don't think, but it made people mad, and I understand that. And so they were basically saying, look, I don't like your comments about this movie. I don't want to go see this movie if you're going to make a bunch of stupid comments about things and make everything political. And that's my biggest issue with all of this, is just she just turned something that shouldn't be political. I don't think Marvel movies, Star Wars movies, I don't think those should be political movies. Just leave politics out of my movies. I don't want to go see a movie and then be reminded of how divided our country is. I don't want to go see that. And I think that's what fans are saying. Like, look, I don't want to go see this movie. You're bringing politics into something that should have nothing to do with politics. And then Rotten Tomatoes removed the score because apparently you can't have negative opinions on anything. Any time you start bringing politics into things, it doesn't work out well. I mean, it does. The reality is that no one really cares about any of that stuff. And so I'm seeing a lot of things that are saying like that these are trolls who hate women. Like, I'm sorry, but if this was really trolls who hated women, why was the score ever at 96%? It's just people don't like her comments about stuff. And they should have an ability to express that easily. And I think it's going to now be expressed with their wallets, and people aren't going to go see this movie. And I think that was probably what was going to happen beforehand, but I think it's really going to happen now. This is not going to bode well for this movie. So I think we may be in the beginning of the first Marvel flop, which is funny because it's Captain Marvel. And I don't follow the comics, but I know a lot of fans really don't like the character of Captain Marvel and think she's kind of a bad character. I don't know enough about her to say one way or the other. I'm not a huge Marvel comic fan. I don't read comics. I don't really have time for any of that. But I've enjoyed all the movies. Well, most of them. I thought Black Panther was really overrated. And I was kind of expecting that to be about the level of this movie, is that it was just kind of underwhelming. Like, it's just going to be a Marvel movie. I didn't expect anything super special with it. I'm still hoping they don't go the route of super duper agenda-driven movies, and I really hope that Captain Marvel isn't the one to defeat Thanos, just because, I'm sorry, I feel like strong female character is now a cliche. Strong female character doesn't even mean the same thing anymore. Like, a strong female character, in my opinion, I think the majority of people think a strong female character is like Ridley from Alien. Like, that's a strong female character. Or Princess Leia from Star Wars, or Padme from Star Wars. Or Alita, she's a strong female character. Critics hated her, though. Rey is not a strong female character. Yeah, she's a strong female, but she has no character. To make a strong female character, you shouldn't have to change everyone around them. You don't need to make all the male characters around them really weak to make her seem stronger. That's not how you make a strong female character. They should just stand on their own as a good character, like Princess Leia, or like Alita. And yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts. I think this is all, I think it's really sad that they got rid of this want to see rating system. It's just weird. Like, I hope they bring it back just because I thought that was interesting. Like, the critics gave like Aquaman a really low score, and then the fans still wanted to go see the movie. Like, I think that's an interesting thing to look at. Yeah, we'll see how the story unfolds, and I'll go see Captain Marvel whenever it comes out, just because I want to see if it's terrible or if it's good. I don't know. I hope it's still good. I don't want to see the Marvel Cinematic Universe go the way of Star Wars. I hope that doesn't happen, and I really hope that Captain Marvel isn't a super agenda-driven movie, but it's looking like it might be if they're trying to protect it this much. But yeah, that's kind of all I had for this one. I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I think it's pretty sad that they're doing this. Let me know what y'all thought. Do you think this is a big deal? Do you think it really doesn't matter? Are you going to go see Captain Marvel? Or ever comments really made you not want to go see this movie? But that is it. I will catch y'all in the next one.